y'all, so I just want to say that I've been going back and forth about something. I'm doing something a little differently here. I think instead of doing the four elements for collective reads, I'm going to start individualizing the readings. So I will do the 12 signs themselves, okay? And I think I'm going to start with the shadow work readings. So I will go ahead and do those individually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the middle with Scorpio, and I'm going to do one sign from each element. So in order, it would be Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Then I'll move on to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and finally Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra. Okay, so I'm going to try to do that over the course of a 3-day period. You know, 4 signs, one from each element for shadow work readings. Okay, so just bear with me because I am going to have to figure out how to pace myself on this, being everything else that I have going on separately, you know, in my life. But I do want to do that for, you know, I don't really have a big following at this point, but I do want to do that. So I'm going to start doing that today. And as I said, I will begin with Scorpio, okay? And then Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. So if you're interested, look out for those. And I'll see you soon. Alright, so I'm going to do Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Shadow work message just needing heard. I have already completed all of these signs except for yours, Virgo, and then Libra will be next. And this is my first run of all of the individual signs. So it took me, I think, like a week and a half, which was sort of not anticipated. A little longer than I meant for, but it is what it is. Alright, please, Holy Spirit, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What shadow work message is Virgo needing to hear right now? Please, Holy Spirit. Shadow work message for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, Holy Spirit, what message regarding shadow work is Virgo needing to hear right now? Please, Holy Spirit. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Shadow work message needing heard by Virgo, please, Holy Spirit. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, Holy Spirit, for the highest good of Virgo. What is Virgo needing to hear right now in regard to shadow work? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, Holy Spirit, shadow work message for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, so that's our last one there. Shadow work message here, please, Holy Spirit, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is Virgo needing to hear right now in regard to their shadow work, please, Holy Spirit? What shadow work is needing done by? Thank you. Alright, say you have sexual arts number 33. Alright, you also have on the bottom beauty number 17. Very fitting. Okay, so I feel like this might be about your confidence here. Maybe your expression, your self-expression. Let's see. One more here for Virgo, please, Holy Spirit, in regard to their shadow work. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Okay. Wow, so Phoenix Rising. Okay, so 33 and 32. And on the bottom is say what you mean. So see, what was I just saying about your, your expression? Being confident in yourself enough to express yourself here. Say what you mean. Number 18 is on the bottom. Okay, so let's get us the other deck here, and then we will get into some clarifying cards as well. What else here for Virgo, please, Holy Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What word of this message for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regard to their shadow, please, Holy Spirit? Virgo shadow work. Holy Spirit, what more to this message here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regards to their shadow work? What else is Virgo needing to hear right now, please, Holy Spirit, in regards to this message on their shadow work? Alright, I'm hearing one more. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Holy Spirit. What else to this message in regard to shadow work for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Thank you. Alright, so is this me? Number 4. Yeah, okay, so on the bottom is addicted, number 11, and masquerade 15 is behind that. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of pretending going on, and it's not just for Virgos. I feel like this has kind of been like a theme that I've been picking up on for quite a few. Right, anger and chains is here as well, number 29. Okay, Virgo. On the bottom is Parasite, number 19. Wow. And Artificial Heart is number 12 behind that. Okay. So we have number 19, number 12. So Parasite, Artificial Heart, Say What You Mean, Anger and Chains. Alright. So it's almost as somebody has like lost themselves in some way or another. Okay. You may be in a situation where, you know, you're kind of holding on to connections, or if it's just one particular connection, I don't know, but it's like it's you're holding on to something here, and in the process it's like it's not good for you, so you're kind of losing yourself in the process of holding on to something here. So I feel like that's what this Phoenix rising is about, and I do feel like the sexual arts is about your confidence and, you know, being able to express yourself confidently here so that you can get what you need, because I feel like you're lacking in that. Okay, because you're not really able to be yourself. All right, is what I'm picking up here. So I'm going to clarify though what number 30, let's see what sexual arts is. Okay, please, Holy Spirit, why is sexual arts here for Virgo in regards to this message on their shadow work? Please, Holy Spirit, let's clarify sexual arts for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why is sexual arts here in regards to this message on Virgo's shadow work? Why is sexual arts here, please, Holy Spirit, for Virgo, Sun, Rising, and Venus in regard to this message on their shadow work? Right, I'm hearing one more. Why is sexual arts here, please, Holy Spirit, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regard to this message on their shadow work? Whoa, okay, that was like very quick to want to talk here. Yeah, okay, so you have the Fool, the Five of Swords, and the Empress. So what I'm feeling like with this is that this is definitely about you feeling confident in yourself, okay, and also taking care of yourself here, I feel like, with the Empress, okay, with that sexual arts. You notice how in this card, like, she's, you know, they're holding on to each other here, they're embracing each other in this card, okay. So I mean, while this could be about, you know, you having healthier connections, you know, and feeling confident in those, this could also just be about you yourself in your wholeness here, okay, on your own, and like, you know, embracing yourself, so to speak. All right, so like nurturing yourself here, but it could also be about you nurturing a connection. It could be about you having the confidence to be able to nurture a connection, because you do have the Fool card here as well. All right, but I do feel like maybe for some of you, you know, there's a lack of confidence in taking this leap of faith towards you know, maybe healthier connections, or a particular connection that you feel drawn to, because I feel like maybe you're fearing being hurt here, okay. Maybe you're fearing being hurt, or you're but I feel like also you're holding on to things that are essentially not so great for you here because you have anger and chains. And this Five of Swords is making me think about the anger and chains, okay? It's like there's a need to get away maybe from something that's not so great for you here, that's kind of bringing you down. But it's like you are still tied and bound to it, I almost feel like, okay? Yeah, the World is on the bottom, all right? So there's like a close of a cycle here, and Six of Wands. I feel like this is about your progress, okay? Being able to move forward, having the strength to do so here, okay? Clarify Phoenix rising for Virgo, Sun, Moon, rising, and Venus. Please, Holy Spirit, in regard to this message on their shadow work. Why is Phoenix rising here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, rising, and Venus in regard to this message on their shadow work? Okay. So you have King of Swords, and you have Eight of Pentacles, okay, as well as the Star card. So essentially what I'm feeling like with that is, you know, this is about you focusing on yourself, okay? This is about you investing in yourself. And I feel like with the King of Swords, this is about you, you know, taking charge of things for yourself so that you can move forward here and progress, okay? So that you can be successful and have what you need. You know, it's moving towards this healing here, and it's having faith in things that, you know, believing that things will work out in the end here, okay? If you just sort of, you know, put this time and effort into yourself here, okay? Yeah, you have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Cups and the Tower. Okay, so I feel like maybe for some of you, and the Three of Swords. So maybe for some of you, you are, you know, maybe worried about change. Maybe you're worried about an end here. You know, you could be confused about it as well with the Three of Swords and Seven of Cups. It's like, you know, there's a lot of options in front of you, a lot of possibilities, and maybe you're just not really clear. And it's like you just kind of want to avoid trouble almost, is what I'm feeling like with the Knight of Swords. Again, this is drawing me back to the anger and chains, okay? So I feel like this is why there's kind of this masquerade and this facade going on, you know, with this say what you mean. It's kind of like you're avoiding doing that. But at the same time that you're avoiding doing that, you are like building up this anger and this resentment and this, you know, also this depression, I feel like, okay, because you have parasite here. So it's like something is draining the life out of you, essentially. I feel like you're needing to, like, you know, pour into yourself, okay, with the Star card and the Empress. But let's clarify, is this me for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Holy Spirit? You know, maybe you're afraid of a conflict with somebody or another. If you, like, you know, are true to yourself and act on your truth or speak your truth. Clarify, is this me for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Holy Spirit? Why is this me here for Virgo in regard to this message on their shadow work? Why is this me here? What about is this me for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Thank you. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like this is speaking to some insecurity here with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like, as I said, I don't really feel like you're pouring into yourself here, okay? I feel like there's a lack of self-nurturing because you're not really saying what you mean. You're not really acting on things that I feel like that your heart is into, okay? Like things that you really want to act on here. I feel like you're avoiding conflict, so you're kind of just like playing things safe, so to speak. And there's Six of Pentacles, okay, which this is about equal reciprocity, okay, and there's some charity energy here, you know, like a charitable energy. So I feel like you're giving, but you're not really getting, okay, in return here. And I really feel like this is about you giving to yourself, learning how to give to yourself, learning how to be true to yourself. Clarify once more. Is this me for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Please, Holy Spirit, in regards to this message on their shadow work. Clarify, is this me for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Why is this me here for Virgo in regards to this message on their shadow work? Please, Holy Spirit, one more. What else about? Thank you. Nine of Wands. Yeah, see, I definitely feel like, you know, you're worried here, you're fearful. I feel like you're worn out, but it's like you are still, there's something that you're still not embracing about yourself or for yourself here, okay? I feel like you're very concerned about doing this, and I do feel like it's tied to some conflict because there's anger and chains here. So I feel like it's kind of like, you know, you're afraid to rock the boat almost with something or another. Ace of Wands is here as well. Yeah, so see, this definitely is about communication. Having the strength and the courage to speak on this, okay? I feel like you want to move forward with something here. There's something you're wanting to do, and there's something you're needing to say, but you're not doing it, and you're suppressing it, and it's bringing you down. Clarify anger and chains here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regards to this message on their shadow work. Wow, okay, Judgment. Yeah, so you have this decision here to make, okay, and I feel like it's about releasing yourself from a situation or carrying on with this situation, okay? And I feel like on one hand, it's, you know, deciding what's going to make you happy, you know, or sticking with what's you're not so happy with, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I feel like there's lessons being learned here. There's karmic lessons involved, and this is a matter of you. It's almost like a test, I want to say. It's almost like a test to see, you know, where you're at, what you've really learned. You know, are you gonna, you know, what choice are you gonna make here? Let's clarify once more, please, Holy Spirit, anger and chains for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Five of Cups. Very interesting. Okay, because with this Judgment card, all I can focus on is, you know, there's like storm clouds and there's rainbows here, okay? So I feel like, you know, and then you have this Five of Cups, you know, and this is kind of like, there's sadness here, okay? So I feel like there's like looking to this happiness, looking to this future and the possibilities. And then there's this sadness, this depression here that you're holding on to, okay? So I feel like you have this choice to make as far as what's going to make you happiest in the long run, okay? You do have Two of Wands. So again, like I said, here's the decision, okay? Which path are you going to take here? It's all up to you, Virgo, okay? I really feel like you are concerned about what conflict might arise from this decision that you have to make. But essentially, you know, other people's happiness does not lie in your hands, okay? Your happiness lies in your hands. And I think that's what this lesson is about, okay? I have chills saying that. You have Five of Pentacles behind Two of Wands, okay? So I definitely feel like, you know, you have been feeling at a loss here on something or another, and it's about realizing that, you know, things are in your hands here. Though, you know, your future lies in your hands. Okay, Virgo, so you're definitely needing to say what you mean here. You're definitely needing to be true to yourself here. You know, it's building up the confidence, you know, the strength and the courage to do that, okay? That's that Phoenix rising. That's what you're working towards. You know, that all-powerful King of Swords, like saying what you mean, being true to yourself, you know, speaking your truth, standing in your truth, living your truth, regardless of others. I mean, you can still love and respect other people, but also love and respect yourself first and foremost, you know? Alright, what else here for Virgo? Please, Holy Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What other messages do you have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Please, Holy Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Virgo. Additional messages for Virgo, please, Holy Spirit. What else do you have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Holy Spirit. Additional messages for Virgo in regards to the shadow work reading. Alright, one more they said. What else do you have for Virgo, please, Holy Spirit, in regards to this shadow work message? What else is Virgo needing to hear in regard to this shadow work message, please, Holy Spirit? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you. Alright, consciousness is here. Alright, and on the bottom is harmony. And you also have suppression. See, so that is speaking to like what's needing said, what's needing done here. You know, you're suppressing your feelings, your thoughts. You know, you're not acting in a manner that is true to yourself. You know, and with this consciousness here, this is Buddha himself on this card. And so, you know, this represents that clarity, that knowledge. Okay, you see, here's this third eye too, also lit up here, okay? And I feel like you have this awareness, you have this, you know, clarity, this knowledge about yourself, but you are definitely suppressing it here, okay? You're not living your truth here, all right? You're not living your truth here. What else for Virgo, please, Holy Spirit, in regard to this shadow work message? There's something being repressed, and I feel it like is deeply repressed. Clarify or add to this message, please, Holy Spirit, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else to this message regarding Virgo's shadow work, please, Holy Spirit? What else for Virgo in regard to this message on your shadow work? Thank you. Alright, so Spirit is saying turn in, and totality is here. You also have flowering on the bottom. And so what I feel like with this is like, you know, this flowering energy, I see this Judgment card with flowering here. Okay, so I feel like this is Spirit nudging you to move forward, okay, to go within, all right, and act on, you know, what your truth is here, okay? Act on, you know, where you're being led, all right? Where your intuition is leading you here, okay? You know, and moving with that fully, all right? Making the decision. I don't know, flowering and this Judgment card are kind of like going hand in hand to me here, okay? You see how her bracelets are like the rainbow colors here, right? And we had the rainbows. That's all I could see, you know, with these clouds. So I feel like, you know, you definitely have some awareness of something here, but it's like you're kind of just suppressing it and you're not really acting on it. And I feel like Spirit is telling you that it's time, okay? I feel like it's time for you to have the strength and the courage and the confidence to, you know, act on these things for yourself here. All right. I'm going to put flowering back because I think that was the one that was on the bottom. Sorry, I just had like a moment where I was really focusing on that card there. Okay, Virgo, so let's get one more here and then we will move on to some final advice. So what else here for Virgo, please, Holy Spirit? What else here for Virgo in regards to this message on their shadow work? What else here for Virgo, please, Holy Spirit, in regards to this message on their shadow work? Virgo, someone, thank you. Moment to moment. Yeah. All right, and patience is here also on the bottom. So I feel like what Spirit is saying here is, to, be patient with yourself and be patient with your situation, or, that sort of, however it resonates for you in that sense. And I feel like this is kind of about you taking things as they come, like one thing at a time here. Okay, so where we had like the so where was it, the Seven of Cups at this one point up here where we had the Seven of Cups, and that Three of Swords, there was, like I said, there was confusions or options, and it was almost like not being able to see clearly, or so I feel like this is kind of taking things by the day as they come. And, having patience with yourself, nurturing yourself, and, just having that faith and that knowledge that, things will come of the situation for you, okay? As long as you're actively, investing in yourself, investing in, what it is that's going to make you happy here, good things will come to you. It's just a matter of taking it one step at a time, one day at a time, okay, Virgo? So let us get now the final advice. Okay. Alright, please, Holy Spirit, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What final advice do you have regarding this message on their shadow? Please, Holy Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, Holy Spirit, Virgo. What final advice do you have for Virgo in regard to this shadow work message? Shadow work message for Virgo, please, Holy Spirit. What advice do you have for Virgo regarding the shadow work message? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Holy Spirit. Alright, one more. Alright, and while I was shuffling this, I was, kind of getting, I was hearing the word forcing, so I feel like maybe for some of you, you may kind of be just trying to like force this situation to fit for you, but I don't really feel like it is a fit, whatever this is. Okay, there's something that's not a fit. It's not truly, what makes you happy here, and I feel like this is about moving towards that, that which does. Like we can't force things, to fit, is what they were telling me while I was shuffling. Okay, so final advice here for Virgo, please, Holy Spirit, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, in regards to this shadow work message, please, Holy Spirit, for Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Whoa, okay. Integration, number 30. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Yeah, see, okay. So I feel like this is kind of speaking, to that fear of conflict here, but I feel like this is embracing yourself and just sort of, taking things as they come, right? Moment to moment here. And, I feel like, we're not always going to experience everything good all the time, right? But it's like, at the end of the day, it is what's best for you, right? It's what's going to make you happy in the long run. That's what it's about, okay? So I feel like, you know, you need to focus on what it is that is true to you here, okay? And honor that for yourself and for your own happiness here at the end of the day. Like I said, you're not responsible for other people's reactions, okay, to you know, what you choose for yourself and your happiness and your future, okay? Authority is on the bottom, number 10. This reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. See, so you can still do things from a loving place. Like I said, it doesn't mean we don't love other people. It just means we love ourselves too. All right? And passion is behind that. So I definitely see that, you know, there is something here that you're wanting to move towards, but I feel like you're kind of keeping yourself back because of others or something else. All right, what else here, please, Holy Spirit, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Thank you. So you have remembrance, number 38, and remembrance says the frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life, okay? So that's this consciousness. Remember I said about your awareness here in that third eye, you know, and this is having gone within. It's like you're in tune with yourself. You're in tune with your, you know, your third eye here is open. You know, your intuition is on point. You know, you're very in touch, okay? And I feel like this is about you moving with that, okay? It's moving on what you already know to be true for yourself here, okay? And on the bottom is Divine Feminine, number 21, which supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. All right, so that's very interesting because do you remember I was saying about this Queen of Pentacles and that Empress energy? I feel like this is about you, and that Star card. This is all about you nurturing yourself here and being true to yourself. You also had patience, and you have say what you mean, and you have this parasite here, okay, and artificial heart. So, you know, somebody is definitely not happy in a situation, and they are really needing to open up here and be true to themselves and move on this, okay? Trust the universe, trust God, whatever you call it. Trust it to help you move through the situation and, that, you know, to come out on the other side successfully, okay? Because I feel like you know, you will. You are being guided here, okay? You are being led. Look at awareness. Remember, see what I'm saying? Like, you have all that you need here for this breakthrough, okay? So I feel like, you know, you really need to trust in yourself, and really need to trust in the universe here to make this happen for yourself, okay, Virgo? And that being said, I wish you much love. I wish you much luck. I will hit y'all up in a little bit with Libra's read, and then I'll swing it back around to Scorpio here soon, okay? Thanks, and catch you then.